My child, before you go to sleep tonight, I want you to hear my voice. This is not a coincidence. I brought you here, to this moment, because I know your heart is weary. I see the tears you never showed. I hear the cries you didn't say aloud. And I am here, not with judgment, but with love. I want to speak to your soul. Let me remind you of something you may have forgotten. I always keep my promises. My beloved child, I know how tired you are. I see the weight you carry, even when you try to hide it with a smile. The world sees strength in your silence, but I see the storm inside your soul. I know the nights you lie awake, wondering when it will all change, when the pain will ease, when the healing will come, when the breakthrough will finally arrive. I want you to know, I am not absent. I am not distant. I have not forgotten you. I am the God who walks with you in the valley, not just on the mountain. I am the one who stood beside you when no one else did. When others left, I remained. When you were betrayed, I held your heart. When you questioned your worth, I whispered your value. You are not alone. Never were, never will be. I know your heart longs for answers, for resolution, for peace. And while you search for the way forward, I ask you to pause. Just for a moment. Breathe. Feel my presence. I'm here. Right now. You don't have to earn my love. You already have it. You don't have to be perfect. I've already chosen you. I know you've prayed, again and again, sometimes with faith, sometimes with frustration. You've asked, Lord, do you hear me? And my answer is yes. I hear every prayer, even the ones said with a whisper, even the ones wrapped in tears. I've collected every tear, every sigh, every why you've ever spoken, and I've held them close, because I care deeply for you. What you call delay, I may call preparation. What you call silence, I may call protection. My timing doesn't always align with your expectations, but it always aligns with your purpose. I see the full picture. You only see the page you're on. But trust me, I am writing a story far greater than what you can imagine. Every chapter has its place. Every moment has meaning. There are promises I've spoken over your life. Some you remember, some you've forgotten, but I haven't. I never forget what I promise. I never back away from my word. What I say, I do. What I begin, I finish. And what I promise, I fulfill. Even when you don't feel it. I'm working. Even when nothing changes. I'm moving. My child, there are blessings on their way to you right now. Ones you can't see yet. But I've already set in motion. You've planted seeds in tears. You will reap in joy. Don't grow weary in doing good. Don't stop praying. Don't stop believing. Even when the ground looks dry, the rain is coming. Even when you see no progress, I am still moving. Some answers take time not because I am withholding them, but because I am perfecting them. I do not give cheap blessings. I give lasting ones. I give what will not destroy you, but strengthen you. I give what will draw you closer to me, not further away. You've prayed for open doors, but what if I'm building the whole house first? You've asked for direction, but what if I'm preparing the road you don't yet know you'll walk on? I don't just answer prayer, I exceed it. I don't just meet your expectations, I go beyond them. But I need you to trust me, not just with your heart, but with your timeline. I know you want it now. I know how tired you are, but rushing what I am shaping will only hurt you. You don't bake a cake by increasing the heat. You don't grow strong by skipping the process. Faith is not proven in the sunshine. It is proven in the storm. And your faith, though tested, is beautiful to me. You may think you're barely holding on, but I see you clinging to me with everything you've got. And I honor that. I reward that. So don't give up. Don't give in to the lie that says I've forgotten you. Don't believe the voice that whispers, it's too late. I created time. I hold the universe in my hands. There is nothing too late for me. I specialize in resurrection. I bring life where others see death. I open seas where others see walls. I make a way when there seems to be none. You are not stuck, you are stationed. Not buried, but planted. And what's planted must grow. My dear child, I want you to lift your head. I know the enemy has tried to press it down with shame, with fear, with regret. But I never meant for you to walk through life with your head low and your heart heavy. You are mine. You belong to the Most High God. And there's nothing you've done that can outrun my grace. Nothing in your past has disqualified you from my love. On the contrary, I use the broken. I use the bruised. I use those who think they are unusable, unworthy, unfixable. You say, Lord, I am too weak. And I say, perfect. Now I can show my strength through you. You say, but I failed. And I say, I already forgave you. You say, I'm not enough. And I say, but I am. You don't need to have it all together to come to me. I take you as you are, wounded, weary, worn, and I restore. I rebuild. I renew. Because I am not the God who gives up halfway. I finish what I start. And I've started something in you that I will bring to completion. Even the parts of your life you've given up on, I can resurrect. Even the dreams that feel dead, I can breathe life into them again. Even the relationships you thought were lost, I can restore in ways you never imagined. My promises are not empty words. They are anchored in my nature, and I do not change. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. If I said I would never leave you, I won't. If I said I would provide, I will. If I said I would heal, I am already working. But remember, healing doesn't always look like you expect. Provision may not come in the way you planned. My ways are higher. My thoughts are greater. My love is deeper. So trust me, not just in the easy moments, but in the impossible ones. My child, let me speak to the deepest part of your soul, the part that questions if you will ever be whole again. I know the ache that lingers after loss. I know the silence that follows heartbreak. I know the numbness that settles and when hope feels far away. But listen to me, you are not forgotten. Your pain is not wasted. Your story is not over. I am the God who sees you, the one who sat beside you when no one else did, the one who wept with you when others told you to move on. I am not indifferent. I am deeply involved. My hands are not tied. My heart is not cold. I am close to the brokenhearted. I save those crushed in spirit. You think you are walking alone, but I have been carrying you. That moment, you thought you had nothing left. I was your strength. That breath you barely managed to take, I gave it to you. That one time you chose to pray instead of break, I was right there, catching every word. Even now, as you listen to this, it's not by chance. I orchestrated this moment because I want you to know I'm not finished. The chapter you're living may feel dark, but I am the author, and I already know how the story ends. And it ends in redemption. It ends in beauty. It ends in glory. But before that, there will be process. There will be seasons that feel barren. There will be moments that test your faith. And I allow that, not to break you, but to build you, not to crush you, but to crown you, not to destroy you, but to develop you. Because what I'm preparing for you requires depth, and depth comes through fire, through pressure, through stretching. But child, the oil only flows when the olive is crushed. wine only pours when the grape is pressed, and the light only shines brighter in the dark. My beloved, do not compare your journey to others. What I'm doing in your life is not late, it's different. What you call delay, I call design. Your blessing is not behind, it's being built. While you see silence, I see structure. While you wait, I weave. While you wonder, I work. Yes, I've hidden some things from you, but not to hurt you. I've hidden them to protect you, to grow you, to draw you closer to me. If I showed you the full picture now, it would overwhelm you. So I give you pieces, one step at a time, and I walk beside you through each one. You don't need to figure it all out. That's my job. Yours is to trust. And I know that word trust is hard for you sometimes. You've been let down before. You've trusted people who broke that trust. And now you wonder if I'll do the same. But I am not like man. I do not fail. I do not lie. I do not leave. I do not love with conditions. I do not grow tired of your doubts. I don't walk away when you're messy. In fact, I move closer. You are my child, and I will never abandon you. Not when you're weak, not when you fall, not when you question, not when you scream. Even in your darkest valley, I am there. Even now, my spirit surrounds you. My peace is available. My arms are open. Come to me. Rest in me. Let go of trying to hold it all together. Let me be the strength in your surrender. Let me carry what was never yours to carry. My child, you've been running on empty for too long. You've poured out so much, trying to be strong for everyone, trying to hold it together. And now you feel like there's nothing left inside you. Come, rest. You don't have to keep pretending to be okay. You don't have to wear that smile when your heart is breaking. I see past the surface. I see the part of you no one else does. The part that's tired, scared, and unsure. And I want that part. Bring me your emptiness. Bring me your exhaustion. Bring me your disappointment. I can handle it. You won't overwhelm me. You won't offend me. I already know every corner of your heart. And I love you entirely. Let me refill you. Let me breathe life into the dry bones. Let me remind you who you are and whose you are. You are not what the world says. You are not your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are not the labels people have put on you. You are mine, chosen, redeemed, restored, loved. I didn't choose you because you were perfect. I chose you because I love you, and nothing you do can change that. Not your failures, not your fears, not your doubts. When you fall, I pick you up. When you stray, I pursue you. When you shut down, I wait patiently. I'm not in a rush. I'm in relationship. I know your journey takes time, and I'm walking every step with you. My dear one, do not let fear speak louder than faith. I know the voice of fear has been shouting, telling you that things won't change, that it's too late, that you missed your moment. But I am the God who redeems time. I am the God who restores years the locusts have eaten. You haven't missed your purpose. You haven't missed my plan. I don't create accidents. I create miracles. I don't make mistakes. I make masterpieces. And yes, that includes you. You think you're behind, but you're right where I want you to be. You think you're weak, but you are positioned for my power. You think you've lost too much, but I am the God who restores beyond what was taken. I'm not done with you. I'm just getting started. The best days are not behind you. They are ahead. The most beautiful chapters haven't even been written yet. Don't stop now. Don't quit in the middle. You're closer than you think. Even the pain you've endured, I will use it. The enemy thought it would destroy you, but I will turn it into your testimony. What was meant for evil, I will use for good. Not one tear has been wasted. Not one moment has been missed. So rise, my child, not in your own strength, but in mine. Stand on my promises. Stand on my word. Stand in the truth that you are not alone, not forgotten, not finished. Because I, the Lord your God, am faithful, and I keep my promises. My child, now I want you to pause. Take a deep breath. Let out slowly. Feel my presence with you in this very moment. You've listened to my words, and I know they've touched places in your heart that even you tried to forget. I see the layers peeling back. Pain, fear, shame, exhaustion. But underneath all of that, I see the light I placed inside you. It's still there. It's always been there. The world may have tried to extinguish it. Life may have tried to bury it. But I am reigniting what was fading. I am restoring what was stolen. I am breathing life into dry places. And now, I'm calling you to believe again. Not just believe in me, but believe in what I've spoken over you. Believe in the promises I have made. Believe that you are not too far gone. Believe that your life still has divine purpose. You don't need to know every step. Just take the next one with me. Let go of the guilt. I've already forgiven you. Let go of the fear. I've already gone before you. Let go of the control. I am in charge, and I am trustworthy. I will guide your steps. I will guard your heart. I will provide what you need. I will never stop loving you. Not for a second. You are safe in me. My beloved, as this message draws to a close, remember, my voice doesn't stop when the video ends. I am with you always. When you wake up tomorrow, I'll be there. When you face challenges, I'll be your strength. When you pray, I'll be listening. Keep coming back to my promises. Speak them aloud. Write them down. Believe them even when your feelings don't match your faith. Because my word is greater than your emotions. My truth stands firm no matter the storm. The enemy will try to make you forget this moment. He'll try to convince you that it was just temporary comfort. But remind him, my God is faithful. My God keeps his word, and I trust in his promises. And now, my child, lay down your burdens. Rest your weary soul. Close your eyes in peace tonight, knowing that you are held. You are loved, and you are never alone. I am the Lord your God. I have spoken, and I will do it. If this message touched your heart, don't leave without responding. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment, I trust in God, to declare your faith. Come back tomorrow. I have more to say to you, more to build in you, and more to bless you with.